By the time Walt Disney rose in the 1920s and 1930s, Hollywood had already moved beyond patent wars and into intellectual property dominance. Disney's power did not come from camera patents, it came from character ownership. Mickey Mouse wasn't just a cartoon, it was protected IP, copyright, trademark, and merchandising control. Disney built long term value by retaining ownership of characters and expanding them across film, merchandise, television, and eventually theme parks. This was a shift from mechanical patents to narrative monopolies. The asset wasn't hardware, it was story. In the United States, copyright duration has expanded multiple times over the 20th century. Originally, copyright lasted 28 years with renewal. Today, it can extend to the life of the author plus 70 years or 95 years for corporate works. Disney is often cited in discussions about copyright extension because major legislative expansions occurred as early Disney characters were approaching expiration. This isn't secret control, it's public lobbying and legislative process. Corporations advocate for longer protection, lawmakers respond, intellectual property becomes long-term capital. That's legal infrastructure shaping cultural longevity. Large corporations, including media companies, often use complex trust and holding structures. A trust, in legal terms, is a mechanism for managing assets on behalf of beneficiaries. It can provide tax planning, succession planning, and governance continuity. The Walt Disney Company itself is a publicly traded corporation, but like many major firms, ownership is layered. Institutional investors, family trusts, and holding entities can all hold shares. This isn't unique to Disney. It's standard corporate governance for large-scale enterprises. Trust law is about continuity of control and asset preservation over generations. Charlie Chaplin represents a different strategic move. In 1919, Chaplin co-founded United Artists with Mary Pickford, Douglas Fairbanks, and D.W. Griffith. The goal was to control distribution and retain ownership over their work rather than surrender full rights to studios. Chaplin understood something fundamental. If you don't control distribution, you don't control revenue. If you don't retain ownership, your work becomes someone else's asset.